Hey, howdy, hey. Today I gotta work on my lawnmower. 'Cause it don't run. It just goes... I ran it a couple of times over the winter, but I was not diligent enough about it as I thought I was gonna be. Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I didn't disconnect the battery or any of the shit you're supposed to do to it. I was like, oh, I'll just run it. It'll be fine. No. So now I gotta try to fix it because I've called everybody in town. I can't get anyone to come out to my house to work on it, and no one will pick it up if it doesn't run. And even if I like there's a place right down the road for me, like literally 5 minutes, that worked on it last time. It was due for annual maintenance and stuff, and they did great. But they used to pick up and deliver, and now they don't do it anymore. So even if I don't have a trailer for it, I don't want to drop a couple $1,000s on a trailer for it. And if I rented a trailer, I'd still have to have it running. Like, I'm not going to push this thing onto a trailer, right? So I gotta learn stuff. Yay. I'm not a mechanic. I don't do mechanical things at all ever, so this is like miles and miles outside of my comfort zone, but thank God for YouTube University. We're gonna give it a shot. The company is Bad Boy, and this is the ZT Elite model residential lawnmower. It's got the 60-inch deck. First thing I tried was putting new gas in it, because one of my coworkers suggested that might be the issue, so I did, put some new gas in it. Same result, did not work. I did check the air filter on the back. Air filter just clips up. There it is. And it's pretty yucky. Whoops. It had a bunch of grass and shit up on the top of it. I took that off. It could be cleaner if I brought the vacuum out here, but it at least, you know... Oh, how does it... Ew. But at least there's no huge, like, chunks of stuff blocking the airflow. Put that back for a minute. Okay. The battery is up here under the seat. And all you do is push the seat forward. Boop. Ew. Yucky. So here's the battery up under the seat. I tried to jump it with the car, and that didn't work. So now I'm going to take the leads off, check the battery itself, and just see if it's dead or not. Get my little socket out and see if I can... Ooh, lefty-loosey, right? Ooh, yeah, lefty-loosey. So you all know, the key is nowhere near the ignition. All of the safety features are in place, so like the arms are out, the brake is on, all that good stuff, so it's not going anywhere. And all of these safety features are interlocked, so they're in place so that if the arms are out or the brake's on, you can't start the mower. But I'm also taking great care to not get my little wrench anywhere near that red lead either. Just in case. And I'm taking the ground lead off first. So we don't... Oops, come on, friend. There we go. Taking the ground lead off first so we don't go arky-sparking anything when we take the red one off. Oh shit, I don't want to drop that bolt. Please don't drop. I'm gonna put the nut back on it so I don't lose it in the mower. It's probably a smart idea, and I'm gonna set this over here where it can't touch nothing. There you go, you sit right there. Now we'll work on this one. Ew! Oh, well that might be it. Right there, shit. Yucky. I know it's not gonna shock me. I know it's not going to. I saw people do it on the internet and they didn't get shocked and life was good, but I was so scared doing that just now, like tippy tap. hate electricity, y'all. I get so... The clicking noise just scared the shit out of me. All right, lefty-loosey. Yeah, I hate electricity. I get so fucking scared touching anything electrical. Like, you could stab me. That's fine. I can lose a limb. Okay, any day. Not electricity. I don't know what, I've only ever been shocked once. It wasn't that bad. I lived. But, I'm just so chicken shit. Grab me by... Ew. Oh shit, nope. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure this stays together, and this doesn't touch anything metal. So, I have to, oh, hey, there's this convenient little plastic top on it. There. I'm a genius. Okay, now we can tuck it up under this quilt. I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy multimeter. This is nothing fancy. It's, well, actually it is kind of fancy. It's Fluke 77.4. So it's a little bit nicer than the kind you get at like Harbor Freight for $10. And I'm gonna set things up to measure volts DC. We'll see what we get. So, black on black. And over here, red on red. Boop. Complete circuit. Oh, that's the issue. It's reading like 8.6 volts. And without a load on it, it's supposed to be about 12, maybe a little north of 12. So I think my battery is dead. Okay, so now, how do I... This might be a pain. Oh, they're just wing nuts. That looks fine. So there's this, I can't just pick the battery up now. There's this, this is keeping it in place for when you're bouncing around all over the place on the lawnmower. It looks like there's just these two little wing nuts on the side, and then bars. I don't know. Yep. See that metal rod going down? Looks like they connect up underneath the thing, so I should be able to just... Might take me some doing, but eventually get them up and out of the way so I can lift the battery out. Oh wow, that's cute. Here, let me show you. Once you get the wing nut off far enough, the little rod at the end, there's nothing on the bottom connecting them horizontally. It just slides through that little keyhole looking thing. Just slides up and out, stays all attached. So I should be able to, might be able to get it out of there now without fiddling with the other one too bad. That should just lift up. Ugh. It's so dirty. Ew. Yucky. At this moment, I realize I definitely should have worn gloves for this, just in case it was leaking. Learn from my example. Don't touch these barehanded. It's bad. Ooh, got very lucky. It is not leaking. And now I can take a little brush or something and just clean up the bottom of this bleh out here. Ooh, I gotta put a new washer on my shopping list too. Look, that just corroded all the way. Poor little thing. Oop, gone. While I'm brushing up in here, just to tidy up so I can see what I'm working on, number one, I see that we've had mice hanging out in here over the winter. I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that, because I parked the mower in a barn and there's no room in our garage, so it's just something I've noticed at this point. I'm also looking around to make sure, you know, little wires and lines and things, nothing else is damaged, so when I make the long journey into town to go get this battery, I don't have to get any other little parts, but so far, everything else looks okay. Morning! Back in the barn today. Got me a brand new battery, nice and shiny and clean. Not exactly the same part number, but the good folks at AutoZone assure me that it will work. They also set me up with some wire brushes, and since my positive terminal here is real grody and corroded, I'm just gonna give it a little brush off because clean gear is happy gear. I hope that'll come off. Yeah. Okay, that's not the greatest, but it'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I didn't take a picture of where this wire was, but it only moves this way, so it's gotta be behind the battery. Oops, stay. And I'm gonna put that brace back on, so I don't have to try to mess with it later once I have the battery hooked up. Shouldn't contact that, it should go across the back. Dang it. Okay, so because this battery is not exactly the same height as the other one, or the same shape as the other one on the top, this bracket is supposed to fit neatly over the top edge of it. It doesn't. I think I can make it work, but what I'm gonna have to do is remove all of this shit here so I can give myself a little more clearance on the left side. So I'll be back in 20 minutes. Hey, good morning, again. What I ended up doing with these was soaking them in a vinegar water solution for like 2 hours maybe, going at it with the wire brush a little bit, and then I took 2 wrenches to it and they, the wing nuts, they came up pretty easily, so they're all nice and clean now. Not salty anymore. Went ahead and did it to both sides. You can see how bad the corrosion was on this one. It got thinner. Wish it was that easy for us, huh? Anyway, time to try again. Well, that's a shame. This middle bit looks like it's supposed to adjust widthwise somehow, but I don't want to break it by messing with it, because I know that I will. So I'm just gonna lay it on there. It'll go over. It's just a hair wider than I'd like it to be. I think for future batteries I will be, let's go ahead and bite the bullet and order the appropriate replacement parts from the manufacturer. Jeez. Or I could go full redneck and just put like a bungee cord or something up in here. Bungee cord, 17 zip ties, I'll find something. The beautiful, amazing people at AutoZone hooked me up with some anti-corrosion goo. So let's pop that on first before we hook anything else up. The directions on the packet were not, what's the word, explicit? They weren't detailed, they just said apply goo. So I hope this is enough goo. I feel like it shouldn't be a thick coat of goo. That's just a sense that I have. Now we're going to very carefully and without dropping the nut again, yes, again, reconnect the negative terminal of the black wire, and I believe I put way too much goo on here because it's hard to get my little fingers around. God damn it, that's gooey. Hold on. Oh, I'm not happy. This is not the cleanest rag, and you should be doing this with a clean rag, but I want to get goo up in my socket. Now that we have a path to ground. Why isn't the cap fitting back on? What have I done now? I actually lost the original bolt. I had to go buy a new one. I hope this fits. Oh, worst mechanic ever. Alright, so as has been demonstrated on the YouTube, I should be able to touch the red cable without dying. Because I hooked up the black one first, this should not go zip-zap. Okay, it doesn't. Whew. Okay. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, okay, I did it. What about the copper inside? Okay, good. I see it, but I don't believe it. That's the power of anxiety. Okay. Come on, you. Come on there. You fit on the first time. Come on, friend. Okay, now help me check. I didn't leave any parts or pieces or tools in, on, or around the mower. It says Mechanicking 101. Says the brand new person who just did their first mechanic job ever. Yeah, no, common sense. We're checking for tools, parts, bits and pieces. And I don't see none of them. Good. I can't tell you how relieved I am that it wasn't something worse than that, because that's all of my skills, 100%. And you did it with me. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without your support. I'm gonna cry. Let's go mow. I'm sorry, tiny creatures, for what I must do. I fixed a mower today. I know there's a lot of actual real mechanics out there on YouTube, and this is not a big deal to most people at all, but it's kind of a big deal to me. Now I'm like, oh, I changed the battery. Can I change the oil? I don't know. Stay tuned to see me fumble my way through more mower maintenance. All right, thanks for hanging out. Bye.